In this video, we look at how you can use the SmartView wizard to drill down on your SmartView formulas, giving you dynamic analysis of your SmartView data. Firstly, we'll show you that once you have the SmartView wizard installed, you can drill down on a SmartView formula. Then we will look at how you can use the SmartView wizard to create new ad hoc reports to analyze any cell in your SmartView report. And then finally, we will look at how you can use the SmartView wizard to control and display the background point of view in the ribbon. We'll start by showing you how you can drill down on the SmartView formula. Here we have a typical SmartView report that was built manually without using the SmartView wizard, so that we can show you how you can use the SmartView wizard to drill down on your existing SmartView reports. Each of the data cells in the report consists of an HS_GetValue SmartView formula. And in this example, the SmartView formulas are linked to the member labels in the rows and the columns. And the other parameters of the SmartView formula are actually listed on the POV sheet. In the POV sheet of this workbook, we have the background point of view and the SmartView connection name. To use the SmartView wizard drill down functionality, first ensure the wizard is switched on and that you have previously set up the connection name in the SmartView wizard. Creating a connection in the SmartView wizard was described in the previous video. If a connection has been made, it will appear as one of the options in the Connect Workbook drop-down. And so long as a connection has been made to the SmartView name, that's all we need to do to enable the drill down functionality. So let's go back to the report sheet now. At the moment, double-clicking on a data cell will not do anything. To enable the SmartView wizard's drill down, first right-click on the data cell and select the SmartView wizard option at the top of the cell menu. This displays the drill down options form with the point of view of the cell that was clicked on. Let's start by drilling down on the account dimension. So we select Account from the POV panel, and the drill down option buttons appear on the right of the form. To drill down on the active sheet, we simply select the Child Members button, and the two child members of the selected account, in this case revenue, are inserted into the report. The SmartView formula on the newly inserted rows is automatically created for you, and we can also see on the inserted rows the dimension name, the member labels and the descriptions of each of the inserted accounts. Having inserted the child members into the report, if we wish to drill down to further levels, we simply have to double-click on the newly inserted data cells. And the child members of the double-clicked on cell are inserted. And we can continue to drill down by double-clicking on the inserted data cells until we reach the base members. And then to remove the inserted rows, we simply double-click on the original data cell that we right-clicked on, which will be highlighted in yellow. And all the rows inserted by the SmartView wizard will be deleted, leaving the report in its original format. If we have another look at the drill down options form, we can see that we have the option to drill down on virtually any of the dimensions in the application. If this time we were to select the Entity dimension and then select the Child Members button, we can analyze the data cell by entity because the child members of the entity member of the cell's point of view are inserted into the report. And now if we were to double-click on one of the inserted data cells, we drill down on the Entity dimension members. With the SmartView wizard, you can always choose which dimension you want to drill down on simply by right-clicking. And in the drill down options form, choosing the dimension we want to drill down on. You can even choose the period or year dimensions. And the base members will be inserted into the report analysing the data cell you clicked on. The SmartView wizard allows you to continually switch or pivot the dimensions that you drill down on. So in any SmartView report you can analyse any cell across any dimension. So the SmartView wizard gives you the ability to analyse your SmartView data simply by right-clicking or double-clicking on the SmartView formula. But drilling down within a report is not all that the SmartView wizard can do. It can also take the point of view of any SmartView cell and use it to create a new ad hoc report analysing the data over any dimension. If we right-click on a data cell again to display the SmartView Wizard drill-down form and select one of the dimensions, say a suitable custom dimension, we have the option to select one of the new ad hoc report buttons to create an ad hoc report based on the point of view of the cell we clicked on. Let's choose to display the base members of the custom 4 dimension. The new ad hoc report is added to a new worksheet, and additional SmartView Wizard functionality allows you to hide the blank rows, giving you a concise, easy-to-read report. And when you no longer need the analysis sheet, simply delete it like any other worksheet, and the workbook is returned to its original structure. And finally in this video, let's look at how you can use the SmartView Wizard ribbon to change the background point of view of your SmartView report. In this SmartView report example, the background point of view is held in the sheet called POV. To change the background point of view, the user has to manually enter the member label into the appropriate cell, which means the users have to know all the member labels they could potentially need when using this report. But if you connect the workbook to the SmartView Wizard by selecting the Connect Workbook button and choosing the appropriate connection, a new POV sheet is added by the SmartView Wizard. This controls the SmartView ribbon point of view. Each of the member label cells in the POV sheet has been named after the dimension. In Excel, the name of the cell is displayed in the top left-hand corner when you click on it. To link the original POV sheet to the new SmartView Wizard POV sheet, use simple Excel formula to link the member labels in the old POV sheet to the new POV sheet. Equals entity for the entity member label, equals period for the period member label, and so on. And once you have linked all the dimension member labels, the original POV sheet and therefore all the SmartView formulas are controlled by the SmartView Wizard. To display the background point of view of a SmartView report in the Wizard's ribbon, select the Connect Sheet button, and the ribbon will display the visible dimensions in the background point of view. To change the background point of view of a report, select one of the point of view dimension buttons, and this will display the SmartView Wizard's point of view form from which you can choose the new member labels, which gives the users access to the full HFM metadata, meaning they don't have to remember all the member labels that they could potentially need when using a report. By displaying and controlling the background point of view using the SmartView Wizard ribbon, the whole SmartView report becomes just a little easier to manage. In this video, we looked at how you can use the SmartView Wizard on your existing SmartView reports. We saw that by right-clicking on any SmartView data cell, you can drill down on the SmartView formula across almost any dimension, and that the right-click Wizard menu also gives you the ability to create new ad hoc reports analysing the cell that you clicked on. And also we saw that when you connect the SmartView Wizard to a workbook, you can control and display the SmartView's background point of view using the ribbon.